Hey everyone, it's Jennifer at Studio J Company. Happy Thursday. Let me get y'all pulled up. Let's see. I'll wait for some people to pop in while I get y'all pulled up here. Oh, there I am. Let's see. All right, this is an event with the Stand Tall Crafting Group, and I am going to do a trash to treasure project. I think that's the goal. Hey Donna, hey Krista. All right, make sure I can see. I need a stand to raise this up on. Okay, so as you pop in, say hi. Let me know you're there, and let me make sure I can see comments. I hear a dog at the door. Hey Amanda. Hello. This is the shirt. This is this month's crafty box shirt. Okay, Krista's got me shouted out. Thank you, Krista. Hey Leona. Hello everybody. Hang on. Hey Cherie. Is it Cherie or Sherry? I'm careful about saying it because Siri always pops up when I say hey to my friend Sherry. Look, I'm whispering it like my phone's not going to hear it, but it always pops up. Siri pops up like I'm asking for help. Hey, Carolyn. Hey, Lisa. Hello, everybody. Okay, so I did a little bit of prep work. Okay, I'm doing a trash to treasure project. This is something I challenged the ladies in my craft group to do a trash to treasure this month. We have a crafters challenge. And I want them to use something that would, I like to say, normal people would throw in the trash, okay? Because I sometimes go to Goodwill and get something, and I call it a trash to treasure because somebody discarded it. They donated it or whatever. So this is something that's literally, you would recycle it or throw it in the trash. Y'all, I just glued these nails on right before I went live. So if one pops off in the middle of this event, just pretend like you didn't see it. But aren't they cute? I got little flowers. I got them at Walmart. I stuck them in my grocery order. I was like, hey, I don't want some little nails. Hey, Sue. Hey, Elaine. Hello, Carol Ann. Hi, everyone. Okay, so I did do a little prep work, but I took a picture and I posted it right before I went live. It's it's this little container. It was Cascade, those little pods for dishwashing. Hey Angie, hey Glenda, hey Nora, hello. Hey Lori. So I went ahead and painted it because I didn't want y'all to have to sit and watch me paint and wait for paint to dry and all that. As long as I can see comments up there, I don't think I need this in the way. Okay, so this is what I did about a week ago. And I asked everybody to guess. I showed this last night on my live, but I want to show y'all. Oops. So I made this little basket last week. I don't know if y'all saw it, but I was asking everybody to guess what I used to make this. It was a trash to treasure project. It was a French fry container, large fries, large waffle fries at Chick-fil-A. But you could do like Wendy's, McDonald's, any place that has French fries like that, you know, container. And I just lined it with some cardboard to make it, and I painted the cardboard just to make it a little sturdier. But I haven't done the back because I was thinking about I just covered a piece of wood. This is from Dollar Tree. It's supposed to be a shelf. I covered it with some scrapbook paper, but I was thinking about making like little organizer. You know, like you could put mail, or if you use it in your craft room, you could put like glue sticks or scissors or whatever. Just like a little organizer. So I used, this is what's left of it. I used a straw hat. It did have a brim. I used a straw hat from Dollar Tree. Okay, so I'm going to try to do something a little bigger today. And so I've got this little container. And I just painted it because I went back to Dollar Tree. I went to a different one, and they didn't have that same straw hat. Ah, just dropped the paint. They had this one, which I like it, but it was $3 because it was in the plus section. But I like the color on this one. So we're gonna take this straw hat from Dollar Tree, and then this garbage dishwashing tablet container. And I just tried to find a paint fairly close. It doesn't have to be the same, but because this has, see the little holes through it, I didn't want to see the purple and green, and it wouldn't peel off. It was like, it's like printed on there. So I just found the closest color I could. It doesn't have to be the same. I just don't want to see the purples and stuff going through it. So we are going to take this hat apart, and we're going to cover that and make a basket. And then I might add some little embellishments on it. We'll see. So once you get this started, it's really easy. And if you find a piece of the thread is clear, can y'all see that? If you start pulling that, it'll make it a lot easier. I'm just gonna start pulling this off. So how is everybody? How's your week? This week is almost over. This week flew by. Who's stalking? Okay, I don't know how much. I got 2 of these hats because I don't know how much I'm gonna need. But see, it's starting to come off. This is the easy way. And if you come to a part where it just kind of sticks, just trim it and start again. I moved my trash can. I can't reach it. There we go. So I'm just going to start, well, and it has one black row. I might use that as an accent. I have some ribbon, maybe to use as the accent. Have y'all done this before? Have y'all used a straw hat to make a basket? I saw another technique, but it's a lot, it made it look more like a woven basket, but it's a lot more time consuming. I don't think I could finish it in 1 hour. So, all right, here comes the black one. I guess I could have done this in advance, but I wanted to show y'all the hat. All right, so I got my black strip. I'm gonna save that. I might use that like as an accent. Okay, I'm just gonna pull a little bit more and then we'll go ahead and start. I definitely could have done this in advance. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. You haven't seen it done before. Okay, well, I can't take full credit. I saw it. I see a lot of reels, and they're in a foreign language. I don't know why. So I don't know the name. I didn't save it. I just watched. It's one of those late night, you're watching somebody, you're like, oh, that's cute. And you're trying to remember what they did. I got to get better about saving them or writing them down. But, you know, it's late at night and you're just kind of scrolling. Okay, I'm going to start with this. Get that mess. Okay. Alrighty. So, you still have a little bit of a hat left. I mean, we may need more, but we'll see. Okay, I'm all tied up here. Okay. I know I'm all tangled up in it. Maybe the basket will fit on your head. I don't know. Okay, so what I like I said, I just tried to find a color Doesn't have to be the same. I just didn't want to see purple through it because, I'll show you. See how you can see through the little holes? I didn't want to see cascade, whatever. So, you know. Hey, Stephanie. Okay, I'm going to start, wait a minute, let me see. Now, this one, I didn't do the back because I'm going to attach it to something, you know, on something like a board or something. But this one is probably going to be just a freestanding basket. So I'm going to go all the way around. I guess I'm just going to, I'm going to put a piece of trim at the bottom. Let me see, here's this one. I've done two. I haven't finished that one yet. But I put a piece of trim at the bottom and one at the top. So it'll help hide where you start and finish, you know, that little piece. So I'm just gonna start hot gluing it. Let me see, I'm gonna start at, I guess it doesn't matter because I am gonna put that little piece of trim. So I think I'll start at the, let me see it. Which way do I want them? Hold on, I'm talking to myself. Hold on, let's see. I want them overlapping. I want it overlapping like from the bottom. Is that what I'm trying to say? Hey, Rebecca. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Pam. We're doing a trash to treasure. This was a Cascade, you know, the little pods you put in your dishwasher. It's a little container. So I think I'm gonna start at the bottom. Okay, you're gonna need a lot of hot glue for this. So I'm going to just get a little spot started. I think if you wrap it tight enough, you might not have to glue all the way around it. You know, just glue as you go. Glue little like areas. So you might not have to use as much glue as I'm thinking. Okay, I'm gonna move this. So I'm gonna get this going. This part should move along pretty quick because you're just going around. Now, if you had something that was shaped kind of odd, that might be a little tricky. I mean, this has me thinking of like even looking at, like, you know, sometimes you see something at Goodwill and you say you want a big basket. Say you see like a big, I don't know, a big pot or hamper or something. You could just cover it. It'll be fine. Okay, so when I get back around to where I started, I'm gonna cut it. So I'm gonna do rows. I'm not gonna, I mean, you could go up, but then it's gonna kind of twist. So I'm just gonna cut it. And glue it off. Okay. Hey, Misty. Y'all, Misty is up after me. We are in the Stand Tall Crafting Group event, and it's Crafter's Choice. So I posted the lineup on my page, and I posted the link to the group. If you watch from the group, you don't even have to know the lineup. You just refresh your page after each person finishes, and it'll take you to the next person. So with Crafter's Choice, you can see a whole variety of projects. It's not like one specific theme. Okay, so what I was saying, I'm gonna overlap mine. I don't want them to be lined up right along each other. I'm gonna overlap it just a tiny bit. I don't know if y'all can see that. Just a tiny bit. Let's see. And I want to start and finish at the same spot, so it's kind of, and I don't want to have little starts and stops all throughout the whole thing. That way I can decide if I want this to be the back or whatever. Okay, so I just want to overlap it a little. Okay, just try to keep it straight. Thank you for sprinkling, Diane. If you move pretty quick, you can do a longer row of your glue. You know, it dries dries pretty fast. And I think, oh, I just peeled some of the paint off. Dang it. Okay, well, it's close to the back, so it'll be okay. I think by cutting it off, it kind of keeps you keeping it straight, so you don't end up eventually going at an angle. I tore some of the paint off. It doesn't stick good because I just used some craft paint. So I didn't really want to stick to that plastic real good. All right, I'm going to overlap just a little. I'm not even doing like a straight, solid thing of glue, because I think as long as it's tacked in places here and there, it should hold. If not, it's just gonna come unraveled. But okay, here's where we are so far. All right, but then we can decorate it if we want, like I did that little basket. Okay. I have a I bought a thing of cheese balls. You know, they come in that big plastic container. So I told Greg we got to eat these cheese balls so I can use that container. I want to make a bigger, like a bigger basket type thing. Can y'all think of anything else? I know pork rinds. Pork rinds come in a big tub like that. What else? I mean, you could do this with a can too. Like your canned goods. Show me names. Let's see. It's not showing me anything over here. Oops. Well, all I see is names right now. So if you're commenting, I'm sorry I don't see them. It kind of comes and goes. What is up with that? It's really not fun. You know, another thing you could do, hang on, I've got some macrame, oops, I've got some macrame cord here. You could even change it up a little. Let me see. Let me get this row finished. You could even do like different layers or different sections. Let's see. Crafty Farmers, that's all I see. Let's see. Usually I can see comments on my iPad. Okay, so here's where it's at so far. All right, but I was thinking, let's see, got some macrame cord. You could even, let's try it. Who knows? Let me find where I start. I'm gonna do like a band of the macrame cord. Let's see how this works. Oops. idea just kind of came to me. Taking a break from cleaning. I need to be doing that. I honestly need to be planning a garage sale. Somebody in our neighborhood, in the neighborhood Facebook page, was talking about doing like a neighborhood garage sale. And I was like, and I always want to participate in those because they do a lot of the advertising. But gosh, I got so much stuff I need to clean out or get rid of. Okay, this I think I am going to just start. I'm just going to kind of keep going. I might regret that, but we'll see. Can y'all see what I'm doing? I know it's kind of turned towards me. Hey, this is good. I scratched off some of the paint there too, so maybe this will cover that. You can make some little organizers, like if you had like several of the same container and covered them like that, you could have them, you know, I don't know what you put in it, but you know, like on in your craft room or on a shelf. Put little things in it. Okay, let me get one more row and then we'll see what it looks like. Hold it up. I think a Pringles container would be really cute. You know, it's like a tall cylinder. I don't have any Pringles though. But we have cheese balls for everybody. That's like a lot. Oh, thank you, Nora. I didn't come up with it. I saw it on a reel late one night. And I don't remember what she made. I just remember her tearing apart a Dollar Tree hat. And I was like, oh, I've seen hats in there. But I can't remember what she covered. And sometimes they don't have like talking, it's just music, so they're not really telling you what they're doing. You're just watching. Okay, so it's not perfectly straight, but it's okay. I didn't do a live. It was a rainy weekend when I did this one. But I can do one. What was the other thing? Somebody else was asking. Maybe it was this. But I can do a live. I just took the clothespins apart and decoupaged them. I was actually going to make some more chip clips with those clothespins because I had a whole bunch that I had decoupaged and I had in my kitchen for, you know, like chip clips for your bags of chips. And I don't know where they went. I don't know if people throw them away or if they break them. You know, clothespins, they're just from Dollar Tree, so you know, sometimes the spring it'll come apart, so I have no idea where they've gone. So I was gonna make some more, and then I thought, wait, I'm gonna put this on that can as a little accent with a bucket. Oh, the cat litter bucket. I wonder what, as a wastebasket. That's a good idea. We have a you know, Home Depot has those 5-gallon buckets. If you want to do a big project like that. I'm only going to do this like so big, and then I'm going to go back to the wicker looking, the straw hat. Now, I'm not being super neat with this, but so it's not like perfectly straight, but we'll get the idea. Did I lose y'all? Let's see. Did I lose y'all?